How to build a business website with WordPress. Let's jump on in. To keep it simple so that you don't have any programming to do, you just want to get your business site up, we're going to use a WordPress page builder. We'll use the free version and also a secure theme that's fast. We'll also again use the free version. So let's look at why we do this. The theme gives us the outline of the web page. All we want from that theme is the top section here, which will be your logo, say, and your navigation. We want to get the footer too, and that's it. That's all we want from a theme, because everything between any theme you pick will delete. How we do that is we'll use 3 plugins. The first one's Elementor. This is your page builder. The next one's a theme and a plugin, which is Astra Themes. The reason it's a theme and a plugin is because Astra Themes is like a frame network. What that means is you install Astra Themes, but then you go and install the Astra starter template, and that's where you get all the Astra themes. Now Astra make all their own themes, which means there's no third-party designs in there, it's all Astra own themes. So if they release any security updates, any new performance enhancements, you get them and you know they'll work because they've been tried and tested by Astra themselves. Now we are using the free Astra themes. I don't think you'll see any limitations to get up and running. So let's jump over to the WordPress website and we can start. Now here's a plain installed WordPress website. If you want to know how to buy a domain name, set up your SSL certificate, set up your website security, install a website, get website hosting and put it all together, I'll put links to other videos I've done that do that very quickly. But in this video we're just going to focus on the look and feel of your business website. So this is the default template from a fresh install of WordPress. We'll go back to here. Now I've installed this to make it quicker, but I'll show you how you do it. From the dashboard, you would go down to Appearance, Themes, we click on Add New, we come along to the right and we type in Astra, and here we go, we'd click on Install, then click Activate. I've now activated the Astra theme. What I want to now do is go and get the child themes. Let's go, which is actually the templates. Let me go into Plugins, Add New, type in Astra, Starter, hit enter. Here we go. As you see, they're active because I've installed them. But you would click on here, it would be this here, install now. So you would click install now. Once it installs, now you click on active, and that's you got all your themes for this business web page. Next thing we want to do is install the Elementor. Now Elementor is your page builder. Click on plugins, add new, type in Elementor. Again, you would click on install now for Elementor here, then click on activate. Now the way I find best to do this is once WordPress is installed, install your Elementor website builder first, and then install Astra themes, then install Astra child themes. Once that's done, we'll go up to Appearance, we'll click on Starter Templates. So we'll click on just now anything that says agency you pay for. You'll just select free themes only. Go to free. What we're looking for here is you're looking for just the top header and navigation here and a footer you like. If you want to see them, click on the site, scroll down to the bottom, that'll show you how the footer looks. If that footer looks good enough for you, remember we're going to bin everything between the footer and header, but if the header and footer look good for you, then select that theme. I'll try and find something a bit different. Let's come down. One I like is, look at this one here, what's this like? Okay, see that's a nice footer, I like that one. So let's go and look at the top, see how the header looks. I really like that header. So we'll import this theme by clicking on import theme. But let me hide this recording window. We'll click on import theme. We'll just say delete any previous themes, import. Right, we'll not view the site just now, we'll go and amend it, but that's the theme now imported. The first thing we want to do is go and set the default fonts. The way we do that is we go into Appearance, Customize, we come up to Global, go to Typography, we'll just expand it down. Now, I'm not keen in this fancy kind of font, so I want the Verdana font, so let's change that. Type in Verdana just in here, there we go, select it. Now this is the body font. We're going to look for the heading fonts now. Again, we just go for the Verdana. Now pick whatever font you like. It's just I like the Verdana font. and we'll just go through all the headings just so we have the same font. You might find you like one font, say H1 font one style and the H2 font a different style. Absolutely do that as well. It's just down to how you prefer it to be. We'll click on publish. Now you can change the font colours too. I'm not going to bother, but everything is all done in this global section. Just scroll through and pick what you like. Next thing I'm going to do is we're going to customise it to get rid of this black squiggly line and then take out the lower sections. We'll do that using Elementor. So let's go in there, up to pages. We find the page we want to edit. I'm going to go with home. Now the starter template pops in pages. Anything you don't want, delete, because you can clone the pages once you edit them. I'm going to right click and say open new tab. The reason for this is once I've finished editing it, I can close that tab down and I'm back to my pages. You can go back, but just find this a quicker way. So here we go, we've got the black lines here, we don't want them. But our font's way too big, we'll fix that. And we don't want these hands on the page either. Everything's got a section. When you click on the top, you see this blue line around that section. We'll come down, again this is another section, we see the blue line around it, and you can see inner sections too. So everything's all created around these sections. So let's go and remove those sections and get it looking the way we want it. I'm keeping the top section, we'll delete this section here, click on the cross in that section, gone. Same again, as a video, click on there, gone. Same again here. We'll keep doing this till we get to the footer. And the reason being is I'm going to pop in my own page content. For you, you might like one of these themes and want to go with it. Absolutely, that's perfect. But I've got a different vision in mind. That's us now down to the footer. Yep. So what we'll do is we'll go and tidy up the top part now. We'll start by removing the background. Go up to the blue line, click on there. Now you can right click on that and go to edit section, or by clicking on that automatically takes you through to the section here. The layout, this is all your layout options here. In the style section, this is where you can mouse over this box here, we click on the delete and the background goes. Come down to, if you look down here, you see the hands, we want rid of them too, so what we'll do is go to background overlay, we'll see the hands in here, again click on the wee bin to delete them, boom, they're gone. But this leaves us with a big height here. Down to, if you look down to here to the next section, we want to get rid of that height, so let's go and minimise that height. Click on advanced, we see here there's 290 above, so that's from here to the top. We'll make that maybe 90, we'll take out the 200. Boom, that looks a bit better. Font's very big, we'll change that in a second. Let's first go back and look at the bottom of it. Maybe give it a 50 maybe below. Yeah. And there we go. This is now the next section. So what we'll do is, this font's a bit big, so we'll just, as I say, we click on this section here, the wee pencil, and that takes us into this section where the text is. We'll go into style, we'll come down to typography, we'll change the size, maybe a 40 or something, size 40, 46, 40, 50, maybe we'll go a 55. You can also fine tune it by clicking on the wee arrows here. Maybe you want it a bit bigger, like that, there you go. So I can keep it this size. Again, I can change the font weight if I want to. 900, maybe bring it back to about 700, this is much, 500, 600, yeah I think we'll leave it at 600. Again we can change the height, where are we, line height, come down a bit, again, oh, line height, plus sign, maybe it looks a bit better there. So that's the top section formatted. I'll keep these buttons for later. I could have that go to a free download in order to get the people to sign up to the email list, or I could have a link to it in an offer. If I sell something and have returning customers, it can be easier to have a button to take them directly to a renewal of a product. Then we come down to the sections. I'm going to remove these sections and create our own blank sections. I'll hit delete, 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 delete. Here we go. This will take us down to just the footer. That's the footer there. So to add sections, we'll click on this plus sign here. You can have a section that's right across the page. You can have a section that either 50-50 if you want to have two columns come down the page, or you can have, maybe this is an offer. You've got student, solo or company, and you can set up different things in there. I'm going to go with this one here just now. This will give me the main page content here, and over to the right I can pop in some stuff in there. Now in here I can add in a header, or I can copy the header. Let me copy the header. Now what you do in a page is you make the first header H1, every other header should be H2, or you can go H3 and 4. I just stick to H1 and H2s because they work best for Google SEO. So the H1 tells Google what the page is about, and the H2s is almost like sub-paragraphs that break down the overall page topic. So let's go and add in here a title. You click on these dots up here, you click on headline. Now although that's an H1 headline, it's actually bigger than this. So I'll just quickly check the size here. I think I made it 55, typography 57. So I'll make this 45 say, so it's plenty smaller. 45, and I like that, that's quite nice. Now I'm going to go into add a new section which will be text. Here we go. On the right hand side, in fact before I do that, let me show you something here. If I click on these dots here, this is of the whole section, of the new section I've just added. I can go and add a colour. Now this can be handy if you want to have say a colour white section, a colour section, a white section. It kind of helps break up the sections. You might not like that, that's what I like. Again, if you liked one of the previous themes you've seen, go with it, use it, change the content to be your content. I just have an idea in my head and I want to go with it. Plus, it's a great video to show you. You can strip a template right back and create it how you want to. I'm going to click on here, I'm going to find an image, pop the image over here. Now this could be a newsletter or a sign up form. It could be something, it could be an advert of a page. You might sell adverts on your site. You could put it at the right hand side of your blogs or your page content. Again, all I've done is just give you an example to show you main content, content on the right. What you put in there is up to you. If you click on full size, this means you use the full size of the image. If the image is too big, you can use these set sizes to shrink it down. Personally, I like to create images the right height and width for the page. Pop in the image here, and there we go. Below that, I could then, what you can do as well, I can right click here and say copy, and below that, just Control V, paste it in. Boom. Now I can put that heading above or below by just clicking, dragging up, dragging down. I'll just leave it down and we'll make this something like clear type in here. I can type over here, personal choice, and I can say something along the lines of sign up to our email list. Then I'll make it smaller, go to maybe make that about a 22 font size. There we go, and you can add the form below depending what you've gone with, whether you have a short code, HTML, whatever. You pop it in below that. Now let me change the colour here just to show you. To style, click on down here, the paintbrush, select a colour with a bluey colour, or I can make it lighter. Yeah, I could do that. Or I could go a darker colour and then make the text white. We'll do that. We'll go up here and we'll just say in there, style, we'll go in text colour, make it white, boom, okay, and then we'll go into the font colour down here, text, and we'll make that white too. Style, click on the colour, boom, and there we have it. That's another section. Again, we can add space around this section two ways. We can either click on spacer, drag it in, put it at the top, and we can change the height of that spacer if you want more height in there. Or what I could do is, put one here and one over here, keep them both the same, the level across the page. What I could do is delete that, go and say delete, click on here, and I could add a padding which would go across both sections in advance. Now click off this, if I leave that selected, whatever I put in here, I'll do it with everyone. Let's go and say 20. I'll do it with everything. I don't want that. Take it off. In fact, I'll put it back on, put it back, delete, take it off, and I'll give you, say, maybe 20, even maybe 30. And again, do the same with the bottom, give it 30. Now looking down here, I've missed that there. Let's change you to white, and we'll go back down here. And we'll give the footer of that 30 as well. Keeps it balanced out. So top, right, bottom, here we go, pop in 30, and we've got a nice space above and below. The more content you put in here, this space grows for you, keeps a 30 border at the footer and at the top. Now that's that there. I could add another section which will go right across, and I can leave that white. Again, same idea, you might want to pop something in here. I could just clone this header, say right click, go to duplicate, then drag it down into here. I could then change the colour to black, center it, give it space, let's go into here, type here, we'll center it here. I could give some more space at the top, or I could put a space in, personal choice. Here we go into here, advanced, top margin, give you say a 50, boom. And you keep repeating this in each section. If you want to know what you can add in, we'll go into here, we've got headings, we've got intersections. You might want to add, let's go look at this here, add something like this here, where I can keep adding sections in here again within the section, so they all fall within this section here, but I can add more if I want more of these things here. Let's say as an offer or something, or 3 selection, I can duplicate this here, and there we go. Now I've got 3 wee bits I can go and add headlines and text and images to, so you can see you can build the page up really good. Now that is just a quick overview of how to style your page without using code. If there's a particular thing you're struggling with, and want to style or add to your page, pop it in the comments box below. I do answer all comments, and depending on what you're asking, I might even make a video for you to help you out. Again, at the start we talked about if you're starting from scratch, you need a domain name, need to find web hosting. I'll put links in the description below of videos I created that take you through each step. Again, if you feel there's something I haven't covered, do pop it in the description. Till next time, bye for now.